But there are also other people that you admire, TalkTalk, Bronski Beat, for example, because you recorded songs by them on this album. Can you shine a light on these tracks?
Yeah, I think Such a Shame by TalkTalk is one of the tracks that I remember vaguely from when I was little, but I didn't really get back to it until we started searching for songs that we wanted to cover. And I really love the original, and I'm happy that we were able to do this cover. And Bronski Beat, it's kind of a different story since it's really... it's really a big hit, and it's a gay anthem, and I think that kind of fits also the thought of We Are the Others quite well. I think it's a really cool song. And the other cover, which is Cordell by the Cranberries, that's kind of, when I was in my teens, you had all these rock bands with these really tough female singers. You had the Cranberries and you had Alanis Morissette and that kind of stuff. And I think that's kind of the music that I grew up with singing. So so that's kind of an influence there as well.
Well, then we have five live tracks. Why specifically these songs?
I think we chose the recordings from this gig because, well, the recording quality was good, and also because the gig is special. And why we chose especially these 5 songs, I guess these were the ones that on one hand, we have released some live tracks before. We never released these ones before, and they're kind of also audience favorites. And people responded to it well, so they actually sound cool, and you get this impression of a nice ambience during the gig. And we didn't mess up playing them, so that's kind of the combination of factors that made us choose these songs.
What was the gig?
It was Metal Female Voices Fest, the 10th edition last year, 2012, which is a big festival with all bands in our genre, all bands with female singers, like in the metal or rock genre. And it's grown out to be a festival where people who like the genre come from all over the world to see. So it's quite special.
Last question, there are also 2 songs that are also on We Are the Others. Mm-hmm. Why these 2 songs?
Well, we had a remix of We Are the Others, which is like a ballad version. And that one... we got the idea from that when I was rewriting the lyrics for We Are the Others, because the lyrics for We Are the Others are about the case of Sophie Lancaster, who was kicked into a coma and eventually died just because of the way she looked. And We Are the Others is this anthem for being proud of who you are, even if you're kind of outcast. And I've rewritten the lyrics a lot of times because I wanted it to be especially right, because of course this is a song about an actual person who still has actual and family and friends who were grieving her. And I was also in contact with the Sophie Lancaster Foundation, founded by her mother, who are still doing work in education about this subject and against discrimination. So I really wanted the lyrics to be right, and we would test every new lyric by just singing along to the piano and see how the words would fit to the music. And at one point we decided that sounded, that it sounded well, this song, just as a smaller version with piano and vocals. So for Interlude we recorded a version like that, and then we added some strings and made it like this, this ballad version which is there. As for Are You Done With Me, the changes aren't that big. We wanted to release that one as a single, so we decided to put it on this album as well with a brand new single mix. And so it's our upcoming single, and we're making a video for it, which is almost ready. So keep that one in mind.
Okay. Last question. Sophie Lancaster, have you actually met her parents, or? I
haven't met her parents, but I've met her friend Stacy, who is also working at the Sophie Lancaster Foundation, and I've had a lot of contact with her. She is also in the video for the original version of We Are the Others that we released, where she is holding Sophie's photo. So that's actually her friend, and it was really special to talk with her about this whole issue. And they she's also working for the Sophie Lancaster Foundation, and the Sophie Lancaster Foundation actually recently have made quite an important achievement with the Manchester Police, where they're based. Right now, the Manchester Police is actually acknowledging violence against punks, emos, goths, metalheads. They're regarding it hate crimes, which they didn't do before, and not yet in the case that it's like harder punishment or something, but that they actually get educated on how to deal with these kind of crimes, because they have that for violence against certain religions or certain or against the gay community, where they're actually trained to know how to deal with that. And so now they're taking a step towards also kind of dealing with these problems. And I think the first step to dealing with these problems is naming it. So that's what they've done now. And I'm really, really proud of the work that they've done, and it's really good to hear that they're achieving these kind of things. So,
do you want to meet her parents, or is it for you it's okay like it is now?
Well, I know that her mother heard the song, and Stacey told me that her mother liked the song, and that I do think that maybe we'll meet, because we're touring the UK, and like last time we were touring the UK. Stacey was also there, coming to the show, so maybe we'll meet. Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.